Doodles. Doodles has been trending a hell of a lot. It's doing a lot of volume, over $1 billion in the last 24 hours. Price hasn't done a fat lot, but we're going to dive into this project. I'm not super bullish on NFTs long term, but they're trying to be far more than just that. So we'll take a look at what it is. Can they capture people's imagination as well? Now, before I get into it, if you're new here, the spreadsheet shows the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. In the videos, I showed myself buying up all of these coins. These were cryptos that I thought could do very, very well, could make a lot of money, which is obviously why I bought them up and showed myself buying them in the videos. These were their prices when I recorded and released the videos. These are the highs these coins hit in the last bull cycle. And these are what your profits would have been if you'd have popped $100 into them. 100 into each would have been a $2,600 investment. In the last bull cycle, that would have made you over 123 grand. Now, you don't that took about 16 months, which is not as long as you have, because we're in a bull cycle right now. If you're not happy with the cryptos you own, if they're not performing for you, have a look at copymycrypto.com/YouTube. This is the special offer I'm running right now for my YouTube followers. You get full access to the site, full membership to the site for half price, and there is a 60-day money-back guarantee. On the site, I share with my members the cryptos I own. Whenever I find any coin that I think can do very, very well, like many of these, I jump onto my site, tell my members about the coin, the reasons it can do well, and the price I'll buy at. I do the same when I sell, so there's no work for my members. On the site, you can see some of the profits that my members have made, some of the successes that led to them, whether it was a meme coin that did a 300x in a couple of weeks that the members were in and out of, whether it is Phantom, now known as Sonic. Myself, my members, we all got in at half a cent. Before pretty much the rest of the market. It went up to $3.46. That's just shy of 700 times our investment. A number of my members became millionaires from that one alone. This is public record. You can verify it on the history of this channel. And if you like what you see and you want to find out the cryptos that are going to be the winners in this bull cycle, all you have to do to find out is join up on the site. Now, Doodles. So Doodles over the last month, up about 40%, all time. Really only up about 1%. But it has hit lows of 25 100ths of a cent. So it's had a decent lows across its time. It's on Binance Alpha. It's on Pancake Swap. Majority of the volume, I imagine, will be Binance Alpha. It's on Gate, BitGet, MEXC. If you're going to get it, I'd highly recommend using BitGet. The reason for that is that they have the best welcome pack in crypto right now. $6,200 if you don't have an account and you want to get one. That is the welcome pack. There's a link in the description for that. Obviously, they're not just going to give you $6,200. You've got to do some activity on the site, but you can scale up $10 here, $20 there, $30 there. Unless you've got like bloody 4 million, 5 million bucks that you're trading, in which case you'll probably get the $6,200 then and there. You know what I mean? But it's worth a look, especially if you're a good copy futures trader as well, because the copy trader community is massive and you can earn very well off of that. Doodles. So when it came out, I was really not bullish on it because mainly I'm not bullish on NFT images. For like, you know, I know people want to call them art. I just don't view it that way. It originated in 2021 as a top NFT collection. It was really, really popular. Now they are a transmedia universe. So it's powered by art, animation, music, gamified digital experiences. Their mission is to build the world's most engaging on-chain media franchise. And Dood powers the ecosystem, integrates with DreamNet, and incentivizes participation. Like I say, it's a blend of digital media, on-chain tech, and community creativity. And actually, from a reimagining of what they used to be, this actually is a big improvement from as far as I'm concerned, images, right? I know everyone has very different opinions on NFTs. There's a lot of people that think long term some of these NFT art pieces are going to be magnificent. I'm just not in line with that. They have an award-winning creative agency, Golden Wolf, and they have an audio studio called Take Your Medicine. They bring 360-degree campaigns to life for partners like McDonald's, Kellogg's, Adidas Originals, Arizona Beverages, G-Shock, and more. I mean, look, one thing that you cannot argue with is they are massive partnerships. McDonald's, Kellogg's, Adidas. That is huge. If you're American, Adidas. To have those partnerships is nothing short of staggering. And if we begin to see a load of Doodles marketing and like Doodles being used for marketing, for advertising with these massive corporations, I can see the long-term success of this. So their front page talks about be beautiful, be everywhere, built for the new era of creativity where art, tech, and imagination collide. Doodles is redefining what it means to create, connect, and play everywhere. Now, something that I will be very, very interested in, because actually the graphics and what I'm seeing here is not dissimilar to sort of cartoons and animations that I've seen on Netflix, as an example. And if we start seeing shows that have been built using Doodle Studios, then all of a sudden, you know, and where could they pop up? They could pop up on Netflix, they could pop up on Amazon Prime. There are plenty of places they could pop up. And all of a sudden this becomes far, far bigger than what it currently is. Working with McDonald's is a big deal. Working with Kellogg's is a big, big deal. And really, I think the success of this, we'll have a look at the incubator. Really, I think the success of this is going to boil down to the partnerships. Because truthfully, no one's buying these. Like, I don't think you're going to see many people buying any of these hoodies or shirts or rugs or whatever. Like, I might be wrong, but really, I just can't see it. I can't see enough of a draw, right? So I don't think they're going to make tons of sales from that. Not enough to be significant anyway. The incubator is the launch pad for, you know, effectively some of the projects that are going to be on Doodles. Could these be interesting? Yes, of course they could. Approved. Provide hundreds of locals. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, so at the moment, they are making very good headway, right? They're making very, very good headway with some significant brands. That needs to continue. And actually, the reach of those campaigns that they're doing with your McDonald's, etc., has to grow. It has to be as big as possible. This is one of those where, in reality, look, I'm not bullish on the NFT side. Depending on how significant the partnerships and how wide-reaching the partnerships get, this could end up being worth quite a lot. There are plenty of media studios worth billions and billions and billions of dollars. It's just about how successful their campaigns are. So the success of the advertising campaigns that they do in like, you know, for McDonald's, etc., is going to matter. Secondly, can they add to that overall level of partnerships? Can they bring in, you know, they've got Adidas, could they bring in a Nike, could they bring in etc., right? They probably won't bring in Nike, direct competitors, but the level of growth could be massive, but that will only be massive based on the success of campaigns. The success of campaigns is something that they're going to want to share. The more that they share that, the more that other big brands will be willing to work with them, and even keen to work with them if they're successful. And if they can up sales for these massive corporations, that is significant enough for this to rally in price quite well. Especially if they were to release a TV show, which I could so see based on the graphics that I'm seeing. And then we could be looking at a coin that could be worth $250 million, which is about 4x from where it is right now. Could it get to 1 billion? Yeah, but it would have to be working with the biggest corporations in the world, like your Amazons, your Teslas. It's possible, it's unlikely. I'd be looking at this as maybe a 4xer, depending on the brand deals that they nail down and the success of the campaigns. And really that's carefully watching the data that comes out about the success of these campaigns. But yeah, what do you guys think? I'm not personally bullish on NFTs. I haven't been for a long while as well. I am just curious, what's your view on NFTs right now? Are you bullish? Are you holding a few long term? Or do you just think they're crap? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. And guys, we're in a bull cycle. If you're sitting on coins you're not happy with, cryptos that are not making money for you, you've got to get it fixed. If you don't know where to begin, have a look at copymycrypto.com/YouTube. This is the special offer I'm running right now for my YouTube followers. They get full access to the site, full membership to the site for half price, and there is a 60-day money-back guarantee. On the site, I share with my members every single coin I own. Whenever I find any crypto that I think can do very, very well, like many of these, I tell my members the crypto, the reasons it can do well, and the price I'm going to buy at. On my site, you can see some of the profits that my members have made, some of the successes that led to them, not least of which, of course, is Phantom. Phantom in 2021 was one of the best investments. A lot of the market got in at around 20, 30, 40 cents. My members got in at half a cent. It went up to $3.46. That is nearly 700 times our investment. Many of my members became millionaires from that single investment. This is public record. You can verify it all online. And if you like what you see and you want to find out the cryptos that are going to be the winners in this bull cycle this year, all you've got to do to find out, guys, is join up on the site. If you do, I'll see you there. Otherwise, folks, I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.